Okay, so what episode is this?
This is 14.
Welcome everyone to our growing community Monday Night Call. It's episode 14 where we will discuss all the brags and accomplishments of this week at AUG and beyond. All the farms represented and all the enthusiastic contributions from, I would say just normal people, but I would have to add extraordinary, ordinary people. How's that? Who's going to start with accomplishments and brags tonight? I choose Jess. Ha ha. Take it away, Jess.
I sprained my ankle really badly a week ago and still managed to not miss any work.
Yay.
Keep critters fed, keep the house reasonably clean, keep up with laundry, and keep up with dishes. And that's enough accomplishment because it hurt a lot.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And that's what I've gotten done this week. But it's so much better, and I'm actually almost not limping today, so that's awesome.
You're a trooper, girl. You're a trooper.
That's it.
Share who's going to be next.
I'm going to pass it to Liz.
Go, Liz.
Ooh, it has been such an amazing week. So many things have been going on and happening. God, I have just so much gratitude for the community that we've built, and I've been asking for a lot, and people have been delivering above and beyond. So I want to give a shout out to Jess for giving me a bunch of her stored away things that are going to be awesome, that I'll hopefully be able to use for the dinner. And Rick for going out and fishing this weekend. I've yet to know if he caught anything, but hopefully he did, and I can use that in the dinner. Mac came by and actually went to my farm for the first time, so he got to see the corner grocery and help me out there for like an hour or so. It was great. And oh, the coffee shop on Saturday, that was also epic. We had so many people come, and Dylan was there. He was actually the cook for the day and made amazing food that everybody was crazy about. And we got a lot done also just for the CGA. I was there for that, so that's an accomplishment for me. Woo! Participate. Let's see. I think that's all I can think of right now. There's so much more, and if I forgot anything or anybody, I'm sorry. Michael's just always a huge help for me. I'll just give a shout out to him because no matter what, he's always there to give me a hand with anything.
Yay.
So I do highly, highly appreciate him, and am grateful to have him in my life. Okay, I'm gonna pass it. So I'll pass it to Michael.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Fantastic. Thank you. That was very, very kind of you. I appreciate it. This week I've just been busy running around. I wasn't expecting to be this busy, but the amazing part is I'm not tired. I'm actually excited. And like this week I went to go see my great grandmother. I haven't seen her in a couple of years, and the reason why this visit was so significant was because a lot of her dishes are actually in locavore food, and I went to go talk to her. The reaction was everything I wanted it to be. She, like, I remember walking through the door and my uncle there is there. I haven't seen him in God knows how long. And he said, Mike, my God, it's been a while. Where have you been? I'm like, I've been around. I've been busy. And he's just like, you grew up. And then he's like, yeah, your grandma, she's in the back. Dude, she would love to see you. And so as I'm walking down the hall, I'm just looking around at how pretty like my grandmother had decorated this place. Like she had a lot of Chinese art and a lot of, oh man, just art of just different cultures scattered throughout all the house. And like as I was walking down the hall, I'm just like, whoa, I'm having some awesome flashbacks. And I hit the room and I walk in and there's my grandma. And like she looks up for a minute trying to figure out who just walked in. She, as soon as I hit the corner, she looks at me for a minute trying to figure out like, who are you? As soon as I like took off my sunglasses, my grandmother's expression was just, she was really, really happy to see me. I remember just like sitting there talking with her for about like almost an hour, just telling her about what my life has been like over these past couple of years, where I'm currently at now. And my grandmother, like, just this big grin, just like this big grin. She had like tears rolling down her face. And she's just like, thank you so much for just coming to see me, even if you didn't have very much time. I really am glad that you came to see me. I missed you very much, Michael. That experience was absolutely everything I wanted it to be. And she even gave me her own special recipe for cooked ham bone greens that she made a lot when I was a kid. She gave me every ingredient, everything, and told me exactly how to cook it. So I'll probably be posting that at some point in time. Oh yeah, I also one last thing. I have been. This was actually a lot trickier than I thought. It's been so long since I've done it, but I've been collecting tears. This was fun and exciting because the way I had done it was each tear is actually linked to a memory, a happy one, a lot of happy ones. So a jar of happy tears. And that's all my brags and accomplishments that I got so far.
Beautiful, Michael. Thank you.
Can I say one more thing before you choose the next person?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. We also hit full capacity for the dinner coming up this Saturday. Sorry, that was a huge one. That's so exciting.
Yay!
50 people signed up. It's gonna be awesome. And we have a waiting list.
That is gonna be a big dinner. Come to the dinner. Oh man, come check out this dinner.
Okay, Michael, choose who goes next.
Carl.
You got Carl there?
You're muted.
There you are. Carl with a K, we can't hear you.
There we,
There you are.
there we go. There are I got the plant hangers off the looms. And there's 1, 2, 3, the little one. And that one. I've got just pans and the 2 larger ones.
Hmm.
But
There-
I came up with kind of a creative way to tie them up at the top temporarily at least. I made my own zip ties, kind of. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's from the unwrap thing that you use to unwrap frozen juice cans with, the plastic ones. I just punched a hole in the fat end, kind of thing, and poked through the narrow one. Can't tell what I did here. Anyway, you get the idea. So that might become a permanent solution. I don't know. Anyway, they're off the limb, so I can keep doing more plant hangers. And I think they'll be strong enough with as many strings as I've got going up to the top there. So, and then I've got a way to do like self-watering with the fruit juice cans in a metal can. I just poke holes in the bottom one so I can do self-watering. Yeah, it's an idea.
Mhm.
They got my new railing in on Friday, so I have a new balcony railing. I'm going to put this back around. There we go. What else? Got a text today from a friend in Rolla. He's probably going to be coming up next week to see me. And he's another very avid bicyclist. So he's going to be bringing his bike along, and we'll probably go out for a ride if the weather agrees, if the weather's good. And this is a guy that I went to high school with, and he actually sang in my wedding 41 years ago. I haven't seen him for some time, probably going on close to 12 years. So that'll be good. A good meeting. I got a call from another friend in Kansas City. He's going to be coming through in about a month and spend maybe a day or 2 with me. And they got the not my brag, but a brag to the people here in the condo association. They were out and they got the pool deck and the pool furniture power washed. So I guess that's a sign around here of coming summer activity. So maybe here in a few weeks, you'll see me meeting out on the pool deck. Yay. After Memorial Day. So good times coming. Who's next? Is Mac around?
I see him there sitting next to the smoker.
All right, Mac, you're up.
Well, accomplishments this week. The CGA did great. They had a huge turnout. I know it's been mentioned before, so I'll put that as a brag to everyone else that participated. Maggie's been a huge pivotal point and significant member in making all that happen. So, my utmost respects and honors to Miss Maggs. She's been a huge help and a wonderful volunteer. let's see, everybody that participated. Let's see. After the CGA, Nick and I went down to the lower high tunnel, or the north high tunnel, and we got 5 more rows planted in 2 beds. We put in some beans, some tomatoes, some herbs, 2 different types of tomatoes. Yeah, that's about it as far as accomplishments. Well, no, I guess I went over to Melissa's and we got her all ready for the spring and summer and did the whole spring cleaning and cleaned out her garage and all that and got my truck up and running, got it over here, moved the aquaponics system over here. So this week I'm going to concentrate on getting that up and running. So we have it as a presentation for the CGA this Saturday. May not have fish in it, but I'm going to get it at least running and filtering. And then just as brags go, I really want to brag on Dan, doing, well, 1, cooking our dinner for the evening, and 2, he's been really dedicated to and committed to accomplishing his regiment through the Sea Star, and I'm really proud of him for that. And I really, really want to brag on him, man. He's come so very far from when he first walked through our gates. And I can't say enough about him. And I would really like to turn it over to him, but he's cooking. So I'm going to see who else we have on. I wasn't here for the beginning, so I'm not sure who all has not yet.
James hasn't been talked yet.
Okay, sounds good to me. I'll hand it over to you, Mr. James.
Thank you, Mac. Yeah, not a bad week as far as things go. Flowers popped up all over my backyard, and I sent a picture to Jess. Jess said, "You should make violet syrup." So me and the kid picked a bunch of flowers and made it. It was really good. Goes nicely in some gin. Yep, and me and Maeve went over to Lorenzo's on Saturday. Started him on a kind of a website journey. So hopefully he can get more of his art out in the world. I think that'd be really great. Mostly stuck to my plans for myself this week as far as keeping the house clean and stuff. It's kind of a brag, but still alive. So here I am. And I'll pass it over to, I guess, Nick.
Can you hear me? Okay, so Maggie and Mark, can you kind of give me the format? I'm sorry, I'm catching this a little late, but are we giving our wins for the week so far? Is that what this is? Sounds like it. Okay. So I guess today's Monday. Wow, it's already blur. So Saturday I went up to the greenhouse, had a lot of fun with everybody with the CGA, and just kind of got to experience that for the first time in person. And that was really cool to see the community working together. And I think with the YouTube thing we're doing too, it's really cool to see kind of the impact. And if our plan is to get, a weekly recap up every week of those. If we can do that, it's actually, I think it'll be really cool to kind of see the real-time progress week by week, really. Not only of the community being there on site and helping, and you can see the numbers growing, people getting involved, but also like the actual plants growing too. It's gonna be cool. And then today was pretty cool. We went to that UMKC thing, the symposium, and so I feel like I've been pretty busy running around a lot lately, but it's been a really good change for me. Really just utilizing what I'm trying to do is utilize every second that I can or minute, and just be productive throughout my days. And I haven't experienced any burnout, thank God, but it's been really good to kind of set a new pace and just enjoy it along the way, and not dread the experience, but actually get excited about it and take joy and looking forward into what tomorrow brings at the greenhouse or whatever it is, so that's been cool. And today I actually got to meet let's see, when I was out walking the neighborhoods, I met a couple farmers today that one of them just got a grant for like blackberries or some sort of berries, and they do little tours through their neighborhood, where they have like the kids and other people come kind of tour their farm and stuff. So that was really cool. But yeah, I the week's just starting for me, so I'm excited. I'm full of hope and joy for this week. So yeah.
Thank you, Nick.
And welcome. And then has everyone gone, or is there anyone that hasn't shared yet?
How about Lorenzo?
Actually, Lorenzo stepped out to use the facilities, but Dan would like to go if that's okay.
Absolutely.
I'll take over. You can sit here. I had a good week. I'll be 180 days sober on the 2nd. I'll never get close. So almost 6 months in, and feeling good, looking good. I feel like I look good. I don't know if I actually look good, but I feel like I feel good. So we did a lot of Zoom classes on my C-Star and getting a lot of hours in. Like I said, I'm getting ready to graduate, so that's important to me. I started that, and I'm gonna finish that and see that through. That's very important to me, and we're real close. And I'm 11 days in on cleansing my system, so feel better about that too. I'm drinking a lot of water and staying hydrated, and taking my multivitamins every day, and just doing my thing. And watching Mark smile every day because he's real happy with me, and I feel good about that too. And I got all my things taken care of. I got my housing filed for. I got my food stamps filed for today. I have applied for Medicaid so I can get my teeth fixed. And I'm doing things I need to do to be successful. Communicating with my people. I talked to my brother. My brother came over the last couple of weeks, seeing me. That was a change. I mean, I'm earning my people back, so slowly but surely. And I'm dealing with issues a lot better. I had an issue that came up today that me and Mac talked about earlier that I feel like I handled in a very mature way and the right way for once, instead of the selfish, I do it my way thing. I decided to see it everybody else's way and give it a chance. And we handled it like that. So I didn't open my mouth and do my thing. For the first time, yay. But I've had a great week. We still got that project going on with Michael, but we're about to wrap
Good
it up.
job.
I got a guy working on that. Mark introduced me to another mechanic yesterday. He's trying to help me out with that. He's gonna come get the column in the morning and take it down and see what he can do for me.
Oh,
So,
good.
We're making progress on that, and I'm probably gonna go in and look at these off of me, maybe do some little work for him. So I'm gonna talk to him about that. Also make a little bit of money, get a few hours away from the farm, and and I've been getting my chores done in a timely manner for markets here and everything. So things are going good. Thank you for letting me have the floor. I'm gonna go back to cooking. Thank you, guys.
Great job, Dan. Great job, sir.
Love the community. Thank you, guys.
Mhm.
It's been a
Lorenzo.
pleasure to have you with us, Dan. So glad.
Lorenzo's right here. He's coming.
All right, Lorenzo,
How y'all doing?
we're blessed. Let's hear what your accomplishments and brags, friend.
Honestly, like, really, I haven't accomplished much this week. I've been doing the family thing, doing the dad thing, man. I'm a person sick, so I just been at home taking care of the family. Work for real. I ain't really got to do what I needed to do, but it's gonna work itself. Cause when it's family time, it's family time. So I mean, it's for them. Man, now my daughter's sick and everything, so I'm gonna have him to take care of her. The old lady got sick. You know, taking care of that. It's really about all I need to do this week and work. And I got my boy a job today. I got my friend a job. That's about it. And I did his paperwork and all that other stuff too. But we ain't got to go into that. I ain't that. But that's about all I got. That's all. Thank you.
All right.
Love pizza, chicken grease. Woo-hoo.
So I think the last person is Maggie. And then I'll wrap it up here. Here she comes, the queen of the day.
Queen. Hi, everybody.
What's up,
Yeah.
baby?
So it's been a fabulous day. It's been a really fabulous day. Today was the symposium with the University of Missouri, Kansas City professors that we were working on with the National Science Foundation grant project, the Smart Food Oasis grant project. So this was our presentation of our findings. This is like the very last activity for that grant project. And now we get to, it was so great to like see everybody again. We got this really great picture of the whole group from on top of the student union building with like the skyline of Kansas City in the background, because like history was made today, right? History was made. So that was really great. Let's see what else. The goats here, I've got the electric fence up and going here, and it's working out just fine. The babies have adjusted to it. Well, it's been just quite entertaining for me. I don't think they've liked it very much, but it's been quite entertaining to watch them learn the electric fence. And oh gosh, then we have babies. We have all these little fuzzy babies. We have chickens and ducks, and we're going to have more geese soon, probably, and more chickens and more ducks soon. Babies everywhere. 4 incubators are going right now in the basement. Is it 5 dozen eggs per incubator? I had a really great weekend at the greenhouse this weekend. It was pretty busy on Saturday. Oh my gosh, the CGA on Saturday was amazing. Thank you everybody who contributed and participated and generated that event being possible. We had people participated with all aspects of it. We had like double the amount of people than we had the week before. We got so much shit done. We once again forgot entirely about the high tunnel number 2. We were going to do the high tunnel. We were like, yeah, we're done. We've done everything. And oh, wait a minute, we forgot some stuff. So we're learning how long we can, people's attention spans are and all that kind of stuff. And it's lovely. It's fine. And I do believe this week we're building the mushroom farm. Yes, I'm seeing head nods. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to need to put together some sort of media for that to get that out onto the socials and let people know that's what we're doing. So other accomplishments and brags. I'm sure there might be some more. Mark, did you already share? Mark hasn't shared it, so I'm turning it over to Mark. Haha.
Best for last. Just kidding. Everybody else. You're great though.
Well, you know what? Okay, so today when I was speaking at the symposium, we had on the board and on the screen, and I don't know how many people was watching, but it was the films that had been made at the Saturday work event or the CGA. And then there was films that we had brought up that were other community events. And so I got the opportunity to share with my people there at UMKC, my people that have really put together Antioch Urban Growers and are creating a future of their very own as we walk along together, you know. Antioch's going forward, but now we're going forward with people like Michael's landscaping company was advertised today. The Locavore was advertised today over public media. Who knows who's going to watch that? A lot of people, I hope. And, you know, to hear about 50 people wanting to come to Antioch for dinner, my God, that's just incredible. And we are having a concert too. So it's gonna be all kinds of fun things. And I'm about ready to kick up some more karaoke here in the near coming future as well. So there's lots of really cool stuff happening. And like, I got the best people in the world. Wake up with them doing yoga, come in and see them feeding the birds, watching them go down to plant things, watching people clean up stuff. We got all of the daylilies planted in those raised garden bags. That was a chore. That's 200 varieties. And then today, that guy that dropped off all the daylilies brought a pot of some sort of beautiful flowers called salvia. No, not salvia. Anyway, you'll see them when you get at the greenhouse. They're like these gorgeous tropical shade plants. I ain't never seen nothing like them, but there's a big old like pot of them, and they're like, it's like something out of Hawaii or something, but it's beautiful. And I mean, it's just, people are being real good to us, and y'all are being really good to me, and hopefully I'm being good to y'all back, because I just love this life we're living, and I really think it's going to just get better. I can see in the background over the greenhouse, there's looks like Ben's there. Hey, Ben, are you on? Is Ben there? Tell him he better come and give an accomplishment and brag.
And I want to chip it. Dan, you got 2 more fuzzy babies in your little box in back. They're 2 itty bitty little chickens. So
Oh, I figured it out.
yeah, one of them's already dumped himself. So you got to kind of keep an eye on him.
Okay.
And there's got to be Phantom. Ben,
Yeah.
accomplishments and brags, buddy. Share what you got accomplished at the greenhouse with the
Or anywhere.
yeah, or anywhere.
What part? Hey. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, you got some of the most important people in the world right now.
What's that?
You got some of the most important people in the world listening to you right now.
Okay. What am I telling them?
Accomplishments and brags for the week.
Oh, well, kind of hard, but we got another pump actually just hooked up that's going to be able to fill all of our top rank collection from the bottom. So it's a big upgrade. We're using a tiny little pump that was way undersized, but anyways, got that hooked up. And gosh, I mean, I think we've already told you a little bit about the pressurizing like whole system and the whole entire like on the property up to about 60 pounds of pressure, which is really great, especially for all of the automating that we're doing. And, but we're still keeping the functionality of being able to do everything by gravity as well. So kind of a double win on that. Yeah.
Is that it?
I mean, it's hard to explain, but basically there's a lot of lines that have to explain like where things are at, but we're just constantly increasing the functionality of the greenhouse. constantly upgrading the capabilities as well. Because where we have water is where we can keep things clean. Where we have water is where we can have life, have plants, have animals, and yeah, so kind of like the lifeblood of the greenhouse, I'd say.
Thank you, sir.
And then steps to the side, you have Levi.
Levi, yes. Accomplishments and brags, Levi.
Alrighty. Yeah. Like Ben said, we're about done with the plumbing for, and it's hard lined into the poly instead of garden hose now. So that'll be nice. It's a permanent solution for pumping water up and pressurizing the pool system from below only. So that's possible now. But also got new Wi-Fi that is reliable all throughout. A guest network that doesn't need a password, so anyone can use it that's here. And it says Antioch Urban Growers guest, and every phone or device is completely isolated with its own individual firewall. So that's pretty cool. Like anyone that's here could use internet without having to ask questions or whatever. And it's extremely fast. We also, pulled more and more plastic and trash out of just all over the place. Moved that shed that was collapsing, hooked it up to my Jeep and hauled it up here so we can break it down and get rid of it. Got the shower, the fiberglass shower out of there, drug it from down below. So we're cleaning up that outdoor area to get it ready for the summer so we can teach classes and have guest speakers come over and do outdoor events. Or even on Saturday mornings when it starts getting too hot for indoors, we can do our intros outside. So we also got a garden hose hooked up there, right outside in that little event space area if we need water. Yeah, that's all I can think of now. So,
Plenty of things. Good job, sir.
cool.
Well done, everybody. Very good job. Okay, next is committee updates.
I think Michael's got something to say. Michael, go ahead, man.
Yeah, Michael.
Actually, I did have one more accomplishment brag. I switched to a soda that's a lot less terrible for you. I just started drinking ginger ale and stopped drinking diet sodas. Too much sugar and way too much caffeine.
Yeah, good job, Michael. All right. So infrastructure and maintenance.
Meaning it hasn't already been said.
Well, actually, I got something. Actually, we need to get that. I need to get that fifth wheel trailer out of there. So this week is going to be kind of crucial as far as getting the parking lot as freed up as possible, because we're going to have these events and that's going to bring on a lot of parking. And I want to get those dumpsters put all the way back against that brick wall. So I will pull that trailer down to the metal scrapper this week. We'll get that out of there, and we're going to probably bring those spools up for the event. Is that right? Yeah. Liz says we're going to have those spools brought up for the table for the restaurant for the event Saturday evening.
Dinner party.
The local
I only
board.
need two. I only need two big ones. Okay, maybe three. How many do we have?
We have 3.
Okay, maybe I'll use the third one for like drinks and stuff. Okay, I'll take all 3.
Okay.
Up there. Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Mark,
Yes, sir.
had a possible idea on a way to get that fifth wheel out. I've been kind of paying attention, and I know that we worked with the mosque community next door, the Muslim community.
Yes,
And you can get a hold of NOS if that's possible. There's a truck that's been sitting over there. Maybe it's possible that we can reach out into that community.
cool.
It's been sitting there for about 6 weeks, hasn't moved. So I don't
Okay,
know if
cool.
it's a possibility.
I hear you. That's what Nos is doing right now, is he's actually driving over the road rigs. So he's hooked up with some truckers there. So yeah, I'll give Nos a call on that. Thank you, Mac. Good suggestion. So that's a few things, the parking lot and actually that area where you guys are sitting, we're gonna have to kind of straighten that up too, just to make access to the bathrooms for the events.
Yeah, actually, Dan and I were discussing that just a couple of hours ago about how we want to arrange this and get it all cleaned up because it's starting to get a little cluttered.
Cool. We can load up a lot more stuff on the scrap trailer and get it out of there. I got several new straps. We can strap it down and just get all that stuff out there and take the trailer down and park it on the lower in the lower area where the storage trucks are down there. And we can get all of our trailers down there actually. So
Yay.
So I would propose we do a lot of work getting ready for these events and making, and then we'll have to get some paint and redo our paint our lines again this week, if at all possible.
Oh, graffiti.
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 Mark,
Yes, sir.
is there any way we can get a hold of the gentleman that owns the hippie wagon and see if maybe he can move it for Saturday's event?
That's a
And
possibility.
our lines?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give him a holler. I'll give him a holler and find that out. So I'll make a couple calls on trailers getting moved this week. Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you. Anything else on the, yes, Michael?
Sorry, just I keep having these pop up in my head. There's actually another accomplishment and brag that I completely forgot to mention, but if you want, I can save it for next week.
We're actually kind of working in the area of maintenance, but we always like accomplishments and brags. You're well, let's share it.
I've been revising some notes for Call It a Book that I'm working on.
Cool.
I think I'm glad I've started writing again.
Thank you, Michael. Okay. Any updates to the maintenance and infrastructure report? Potable water. What's the ETA on that potable water?
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so this, I believe it's Thursday. We're gonna, Ben, Nick, and I are gonna be here in the morning, and we're gonna actually like figure it up. So we're gonna do the 5-gallon buckets and probably go get materials. But it probably won't be built until next week because we're gonna do a video while we're building it as well. And even once we get all the materials, we have to do like 10 flushes of the gravel, 10 flushes for the sand, the coal, so on, with potable water. So we'll probably do that offsite because we need to do that with, just like a garden hose from city water. And then we have to get it completely where there's no light on it to put into our filtration system, each piece of the media that's going in it. So it won't be ready for this weekend, but it'll be hopefully in the next couple weeks. should be done.
Perfect. Excellent. What else, folks?
I don't know if she mentioned it or not, but I did want to, as far as a brag relating to infrastructure and maintenance, was that we were able to get over there and put some more bricks in and really start to outline the corner grocery store. And I got to see it for the first time, and that's a really cool setup you got over there.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I totally bragged on you, man. Thank you for coming and helping me. I did not mention that it was about putting the bricks around my path, though. That is true. I just thought of that. Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else got anything over here on this side? I think that's it for Antioch.
All right, next.
Marketing and events.
Marketing and events. Local board dinner. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
So the marketing, Nick, I just wanted to real quick, have you put your information, your contact information on the list yet? Because I have a video that I want to send you that I just shot this evening. And it's a bunch of clips rolled together that you might be able to use in whatever you want for our advertising and page and all that.
I have not, but I will. What do you need? Email, phone number, what else?
Whatever way you want me to send you this video, it's rather lengthy.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just do it to the Three Guys Off Grid. Levi can get that to you right next to you. And then, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it and see what we can do with it.
All right.
Awesome.
Events. Oh yeah. Marketing. Nick, those videos are amazing.
You hear that?
Your
Nick?
videos are
Thank you.
amazing, Nick.
Thank
Would you
you.
stop?
Yeah, I really want to brag on those videos too. They got us 4 more families that are coming to Saturday's event and subscribing in the grocery store this evening while I was buying the hamburger. So,
Cool.
the video, and next thing you know, we had a crowd. So yeah, they're awesome, man.
Did you scan it from a QR code or did you just pull it up?
No, well, both. I gave him your QR code to Three Guys Off Grid, and I have the video, so I pulled it up and showed it to him.
That's awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Perfect. I'll tell you guys, we're taking over the world. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm serious. We're going to have to get like, well, actually, I guess it's just get us a bigger farm, bigger house, get a bigger house and a bigger farm.
Oh God.
I don't know what we're going to do with all these people. I guess we're just going to have to take over the planet. Anything else?
Those are events. You got local board dinner and concert,
Concert. Okay. Do you know the date on that?
May 13th.
Okay, on May 13th, Shane Stanton is Sean Stanton's twin brother. They have a band and they are bringing in a out-of-town musician, and they're trying to get like 100 people in the, but it's not dinner or anything. It's just going to be, you know, seats. But I'm moving a lot of the plants outside anyway. I'm getting ready to start working on the whole back of the greenhouse where we planted all those daylilies, and I burned off that wood, and I've started organize all the stuff I have back there, so we can put a lot of plants out, plants outside, and have basically the whole inner side of the greenhouse grapevines and venue space. So it's basically just keeping parking available and getting the, you know, the bathroom accessible, you know, all of that stuff has to be with that many people coming through there, we can't have a lot of tripping hazards and stuff like that. So there might be some downsizing this week and getting rid of stuff, or at least find places to stash a bunch more stuff. So I think that'll give us our best opportunity to impress some people that they'll want to come back. And actually, it's interesting how many people I talk to concerning the possibility of us having that car wash and it being like a farm to table or table to farm restaurant right there on the corner of the greenhouse area. I just think it's a matter of time, to tell you the truth. If we keep this up, we'll be able, literally, buy us a bigger house,
With a car wash.
a car wash. That's Catan humor, if you didn't know.
Okay, that's it for marketing and events.
That's it for marketing and events. That's what makes it. Garden
Oh,
information.
well, hey, wait.
Oh,
Go back,
go
back up.
back
So,
up.
I mean, yeah, I have talked about Locavore, but just to reiterate, it's happening. The dinner is happening on Saturday, the 30th at 6 p.m. Starts at 6 p.m. So yeah, there you go. That's all. I just wanted to like throw that in there so everybody knows.
What are we having for dinner, Lizzie?
Oh my God, that's just look at the menu. Look up the menu. If you don't have the menu, go to Locavore KC on Facebook or something and find it. But there's a lot on there and it's amazing. It's all amazing. There's spring rolls, French onion soup, green Thai curry, lots of stuff.
Is there anything you need, like as far as bowls? I mean, that's a pretty big order, 50 folks.
Actually, bowls is the one thing that I'm like kind of low on. I've got all sorts of plates and silverware and tablecloths, and I just got all the tables from Kathy Adams, or I will be getting them from her. So got that secured. Yeah. So I think the only thing that I'm like really needing for that is like bowls. Yes, bowls.
So I may have some in storage. I will let you know tomorrow. I just need to go through all my totes and see what I actually have.
Okay.
And
Thank
then
you,
need
Jess.
drinkware because I have a million mason jars.
Oh, okay. Yes, might as well. I do have a lot of cups, but I may not have enough of those either. Oh my God, there's so many things to think about. I love all of you for thinking of the things that I don't even think about.
So
Like
if I
cleaning
packed up
the-
like 50 pint mason jars, that would be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sweet. Can I
Thank
just
you,
keep those
Jess.
for canning purposes. Just kidding. I'll give them back. Okay, yeah. And then Wednesday, I was hoping that we could come up and kind of rearrange things and get tables in there and see kind of how it all like looks and fits. Is that a possibility? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool. And I think that's all. Yeah, that's all that I
Do,
have.
do you have a way to pick up those tables from Kathy Adams? You need a truck or trailer?
I think she just needs my help. Like if I go out there and give her a hand, she can carry it with her van or whatever.
Okay.
Does she need help getting to them?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know how far deep in they are. So I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay.
Let us know if we can be of help.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
On that note, I'm sending all the totes of stuff up with James, but he's not sure if he'll have enough time away to take them over to the farm. So if
Mhm.
somebody can coordinate with him to just pick them up from his house, that would be one
Yeah.
less thing for him to worry about. But I can get them as far as Kansas City.
Cool.
Yep. Reach out to me on Discord. I'll give you my address.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Ooh.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you all.
Mhm.
Wait, Garden.
Garden Club. Garden reports.
Um, I did get some things planted. I got some chickpeas planted and cilantro. Yeah. Woo.
Cool. Good job.
Thanks.
Well, Saturday, the CGA got tomatoes, black beauty squash, kale, or blue kale, and a few other things planted. I think we got everything planted we wanted to, didn't we, Meg?
Yeah, and more actually.
Yeah. And then also, like I said, down in the high tunnel, we got beans put in. We got 2 different types of tomatoes put in. And then Nick planted 2 more rows while I had to go and get kids. So we'll have to get an update from him. I can't remember what it was he said he put in.
No
so yeah.
squash.
Say again?
I think you put in the whole bunch of black beauty zucchini.
There you go. So yeah, we're getting to capacity very quickly, and it's great. It's wonderful.
Yay. As far as gardening over here, we got the Sweet Baby Memorial Garden bed planted with kale and chard and beets and radishes. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's about it gardening wise for over here.
Actually, I've got enough okra. I probably got 25 to 30 flats of okra coming up right now. So I should have enough okra to do Maggie's backyard over here as well, and a whole okra garden. So that's kind of what my plan is. Anything else? So Kathy's not on tonight, so we can't get a report from that garden.
Carl, how are all your seeds doing?
Neglected.
Neglected. Did they make it out of the envelopes?
They made it out of the envelopes, but they're still on paper towels. I'm hoping to get out and get some soil this week and get them in a little better environment. So still working on it.
Awesome.
Good job. Cool.
Well, that's really it.
I wanted to brag on Jess real quick because she came like a trooper. I mean, she was marching across that parking lot like a trooper to tear in to like the ducks from beyond. And she sprained her ankle on the way down there, and she literally finished it pretty much by herself, just with the assistance of Mac and me, just like setting her up for success. But truly, success was a decision on Jess's part to get that done. And I just want to acknowledge that willingness and that fortitude that literally you took it on. And I mean, you're a tough cookie, girlfriend. Thank you so much for completing that task. That's incredible. And it's something I will not easily forget. That we're indebted to you, because when this dinner comes up, there's going to be a whole lot less quacking going on.
Except for the one that keeps on flying up.
We got a couple that are still trying to be caught, but thank you, Jess. Really, all kidding aside, you put your demonstration was very powerful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mac was also essential, so I could not have done it by myself, but
I understand.
it was awesome.
Mac sets people up for success everywhere he goes. So he fits right in. He was perfectly in a perfect team there. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Who else got anything to share? Wrapping it up. Yeah, anything else to share, folks? Speak or forever hold your peace.
I have something. So,
Okay.
I had the opportunity to go taste some cheeses today from a gentleman who makes cheeses and works at Green Dirt Farm. So he gets some of their milk and then turns that into cheese. Where I'm going with this is Green Dirt Farm is opening up a restaurant that he's going to be the chef at, and he's looking for local veggie producers. So just an interesting opportunity maybe for us to kind of partner with him as a possibility, or maybe just grow one thing for him, right? He's going to source from a lot of different people. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. They're going to be opening in the fall, ready to operate. So I already told him about Fruitful Hills and just go there for lots of stuff for sure. But you know, hey, he's looking for people to grow for him, and if we have already what we want to be putting in the ground, why not, right?
Thank you for sharing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, well, think on that, everybody. Anybody else want to share anything? Cool. I love you guys.
All right. Yep. My battery's going down. So I guess we can call it an evening. Everybody good?
Looks like it. Okay. Bye.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Next
All right. Blessings. I love y'all.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
All right.